Hey guys, Ajarn Samuel Adams here, and I got Kyle helping me today, and we also have guys training in the Muay Thai camp. So Ohana Muay Thai Camp, and then you can get a little clip. Here, go ahead and pan these guys. Here you go. All right. So this is who we have today. Got Braxton, my son, filming for me. You might raise your finger up. There you go. Okay, so we have a playlist for Muay Thai camp. We also have a playlist for elbows. We got a playlist for the Muay Thai knees, Muay Thai skip knees. So this is one of the skip knees that I have not put on that particular playlist. And I'm gonna have, so today I'm gonna have Kyle just stacking the pads. That's not a good place for him to be as a holder or a fighter, but for demonstration, I'm gonna have him do the stacking the pads today to show you guys skip knee number 1. And normally he wants to hold, go ahead and do this. Normally he wants to hold his pads like this, so no matter what, he's protected from my knees coming in at any angle. And the best, even better would be, if you have a belly pad, wear your belly pad. That way he's protected. Let me show this back. So we've been wearing a belly pad today, but if he had a belly pad on and he's holding for the knees, I can do straight knees, I can do curved knees. He's protected. I have good targets I don't have to wait for. That's the way, that's the best way to do it. Today I'm gonna have him kind of command and hold for skip knee number 1. He's gonna stack it like that. Before that, he's in the left lead. And once I tie up, he can actually he's gonna have to bend over more than he wants to because we're stacking the pads. So tying up, I don't want to reach out from my opponent because then I'm open. I've had guys on my team really get rocked bad, reaching in with 2 hands, reaching in long range for the opponent. I've had 2 of my guys get knocked out that way. So you don't want to do that. I want to be able to fight, fighting coming in. And I want his head down in my chest, down in my sternum when I'm kneeing him. This is still a legal position, so I can knee him when his head is this low. Once his head is at my hip, that's fine in the street, but in the ring and the rules, the referee's gonna break it up. So once again, if I'm just gonna chop in, maybe I've hit him, I'm chopping in, my elbow's on the collarbone, I'm gonna pull his head down. My elbow's on his collarbone. I can hold my wrist. So Ajarn Greg Nelson shows this one. You can do it with gloves on or without gloves. I'm holding my wrist. This, my left hand, or it could be your right hand. I'm left-handed, I like to use left. On top of his head. Here, go ahead and stand up. So I have this on the back of his head. My hand is on the wrist. My elbows are up on the collarbone. That helps me to get his head down where I want it. Okay. Master Chai teaches this one. This one is just as good. This one goes into effect for if you have gloves on. The main thing is I'm using my gloves. I'm making an X, and I can just pull his head down. When Ajarn Chai has me in that one, I cannot ever get out of it. So this is also a good one to pull him in. The one Greg Nelson's teaching, if I hook the hand, can you see the hand, Braxton?
Yeah.
So if I pull, this is my left hand. If I pull to my left that way, this hand is attached, so it actually works. Even without holding, I can still pull him to the left because this hand is hooked in. If I pull to the right with my right hand that has the hook, I can also, so I'm just doing this so you can see how this hand position is really good for pulling, even if I don't have a good grip with this hand. So I'm doing this. I can pull to the left without even using my hand, and I can pull to the right just because I have a good hook right here. This way it works the same way. Gloves are hooked, they can pull on each other too. So I like to grab my wrist if I can. So anyway, I'm going to loosen this up so you can watch the knees. Use your finger in front of the Okay. So skip knee number 1. I'm on 2 tracks. So left track, right track. This is skip knee number 1. Both feet are touching. Some guys may call it skip knee number 2. When I first learned it, it was skip knee number 2 in the 80s. But anyway, my foot's back, it's going to come in. Then it's going to place down. It's going to hop back on the opposite one. Knee, hop back on the right. Knee, hop back on the left. Knee, hop back on the right. So that's my skip knee number 1. I'm going to have a loose grip right here to kind of help my partner out today. And I'm going to leave a little bit of space right here so you can see what I'm doing. In reality, I want his head right here. And my chin is hidden between his head and my shoulder. Like that, okay? So I really want my chin and head tucked in and hidden. Like that. So I'm really tucked in, hiding my chin because he's going to be throwing punches. Today for demonstration, I'm going to leave a little bit of room for play. Bang! 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 And normally we always do 2 kicks. So I'm pulling to my left. If I have this grip or that grip, it works both ways. Pull to my left, I push with one hand, and then I throw a double right kick, okay? So you usually want to end it with that way. If I push him if he's already on the ropes, I'm just going to push him into the ropes, hit him right there. Then I might throw some punches right here. I'm on knee again, and then I may kick the leg if I have him on the ropes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. That's skip knee number 1. So check out skip knee number 2, the bouncy knees on the playlist, and we'll see you guys soon.